Hey guys, welcome to an interesting video on Wild Rift, and welcome to a Caitlyn commentary guide. Now this is going to be our last video for this patch. After this we're going to be doing the patch notes breakdown, and then of course we're going to be going into the new patch where we can do a lot of new updated complete guides as well as some Callista content. So same as the Zeri video, we're not going to go into an in-depth build explanation because it's going to change in the next patch anyway. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss the build up here right now, basically double energized items into BT and armor pen as needed, and IE as well. You can switch around the order of the last 3 items depending on the matchup, and this match we also chose to go for Legal Tempo instead of Kraken Slayer. Firstly, because we know Kraken Slayer is going to get removed in the next patch anyway, so might as well start getting used to playing Legal Tempo, because I don't think Caitlyn is going to be taking Press the Attack. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about and it sounds like gibberish, just wait for the patch notes breakdown that I will be doing in, like, I believe it's like 2 days time, and yeah, we'll talk more about it later on. So here, disaster happening in the early lane. Jhin is actually trading really well against me. Of course, Caitlyn is a really hard counter to Braum and should be okay into Jhin as well. However, the Jhin is getting his 4th shot on me consistently, as you guys can see here, which is causing me to lose the trade, and a minion auto attack actually kills me there, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate, but honestly I was playing really badly against the Jhin anyway, because he like 4th shot me like 3 times in the lane, which should never really be the case. So yeah, kind of an embarrassing start to the game if I do say so myself. Especially because Caitlyn should be dominant in lane. And pretty much, honestly, I'm not going to say the game is over, obviously it is not, but dying as Caitlyn like in the early levels is kind of a disaster, because this is where you're supposed to be strong. It's like dying as a Draven. It's nearly just as bad as dying as a Draven in the early game. So we're going to have to try to claw our way back into this match. By the way guys, we're using the new Battle Academia Caitlyn skin, which I just recently picked up, a couple of days ago, of course, when it released. I've been waiting for this skin to come to Wild Rift for honestly over a year at this point. I've always liked this Caitlyn skin, so you guys have noticed that I've been playing Caitlyn skinless for like, ever since Caitlyn released. Because I've been waiting for this skin. I didn't like the Pulse Fire one, I didn't really like a lot of the other Caitlyn skins. This is the one that I really wanted, and here it is at long last. Of course, I pretty much knew that this skin was going to come to Wild Rift eventually, because it's such a popular skin. It wouldn't make any sense for it to not come, because, they want to make money, right? So the more popular the skin is, the more money they make. So it's gonna come eventually. I always knew that. I'm getting wrecked by the Jhin again. Jhin nearly gets the 4th shot on me. If he did, could be another death here. I am in the kill range of Jhin. So we're gonna just back and just restore our health. Of course, giving Jhin that kill gave him a major lead. So you can see now he already has his Dirk, and he's building towards probably Yomu's or maybe Duskblade. And yeah, we're kind of like almost 1k gold behind him at this point, so we're kind of really behind at this point. We can't really fight him because he's just simply a little bit too fat for me at the moment. So we will have to try to look for other ways to get back some gold. Now Jhin and Braum actually rotate over to mid lane, so seeing this, I'm quickly pushing in the wave. And I want to see if I can possibly get some tower plates. The next wave is here, so that's going to be a bit challenging. So instead, we're going to quickly pick up the next wave instead. And shove in our wave to try to make him lose some minions. Now, I know that they are coming down, so I'm going to try to quickly grab a plate. I do have Ghost to run away if need be. So I'm going to quickly grab a plate and run for the hills. Braum comes over. I'm just going to quickly slow him with the 90 caliber net. And I'm going to hit back to safety. So The good thing is that I did get 2 waves, deny them some minions, and get a tower plate. The bad news, Jhin got a kill up there. So, Jhin, still very fed. Even more fed, I guess. And yeah, the gold difference is still about the same. So honestly, the 2 plays are kind of equivalent, because I get 2 waves on the plate, he gets a kill. About the same amount of gold in total. So here, objectives are spawning. By the way guys, this Kindred that I have on my team has permanently marked the Jhin the entire game, but has not come to gank him at all, so I'm not quite sure what this Kindred is doing. But yeah, so here we're gonna quickly clear this wave. Kindra's on the opposite side of the map, so I'm just gonna back because obviously we're not gonna be contesting Dragon. Maybe we might be contesting Herald, but it's definitely not gonna be Dragon. So looks like Kindred is indeed on the Herald. I think the enemy team probably is on Dragon, considering they don't appear at Herald, and we saw Jin walking into the river towards the Dragon. Here collecting the wave, we do end up trading objectives. Kindred looks like she's going to be able to get a mark on the enemy Raptors as well. Kate is contesting it though, so I'm not sure if she actually got it. I don't think she did. But yeah. So here, once again, we're going to try to quickly get some tower plates while the enemy team is missing. I think I can get one before Jin comes. Yeah, we get another one more tower plate. We have the full tower plate goal because Morgana is not in range. And we are actually reducing the gap between me and Jin. So now there's only a 500 gold gap between me and Jin. Because Jin has been leaving lane a lot. So this is kind of one of the problems when you have a lead, which is you want to translate your lead by going to other lanes. But if you don't get stuff done, you give your opponent time to actually catch up. So you can see Braum is actually missing, which allows me to get even more tower plates. I'll go to summon Sharon and Morgana. And here Jin is pretty low, gets rooted by Morgana, gets killed by me with the Q, the Pilt over Peacemaker, and now we're back in the game. So now we have a kill on Jin, and we got the 400 gold from him, and we also get some tower plates, and yeah, we're now back in the lead versus Jin. So huge turn of events there. But yeah, now we're gonna back, hopefully pick up our Storm Razor. Should have more than enough. There we go. Storm Razor and a dagger to boot. And yeah, so now that we've that Braum has managed to abandon his Jin, which then gave us the ability to kill him and pretty much put ourselves back into the game. Now we're back in business, and you know, just ready to rock and roll. So here, just free firing on the Braum a little bit. We have the headshot ready, not quite in range to hit anybody with it though. So here we're trading with the Jin again. Braum takes the E for him. Blocks the shot there. I get rooted by Jin again, unfortunately, and I have to flash away and Ghost as well. I do manage to get the kill onto the Braum though. Jin is chasing in. I hit a Q onto him, and now you can see my autos are doing a lot of damage with the lethal tempo as well. Now, honestly, if I was pretty scared of his 4-shot, but honestly, because he had to reload after that, I should have just kept chasing him because I probably could kill him because he had to reload. Here, Kane kind of trolls, gets rooted by Morgana. Jin first goes for Morgana, then me. I'm not even trying to dodge here, but Jin is kind of just missing everything. I ult the Kane, but Kindred gets the kill, and because of that, I don't actually have ult for Jin, so Kindred is going to get another kill by just going around the tower. She picks a 1v1 against Braum, which chases Braum to the other side of the tower to us, so now I'm free firing onto the Braum. But Yasuo actually catches the Kindred and kills her. So now we're going to have to run away. Yasuo gets onto Morgana, kills her, and now it's going to be able to dash, Darius rather, dashes onto me and kills me. So, kind of a disaster here. Excuse me. A little bit under the weather. But the whole enemy team is able to rotate and pretty much salvage the situation, which is not too good. Set gets a tower top. Don't know if he's going to survive this. He's in a 1v2. Really weird flash there by him. Trying to hit the sweet spot probably, but I think it ended up making it worse. Kane survives. And yeah, my team actually has the gold lead. But it's mostly on the Kindred. Now, I actually have a slight lead over Jin. Morgana has a slight lead over Braum. Swain is barely behind, but you can see that there's a 2+K gold lead on Kindred and a little bit of a gold lead on Set. So basically our main lead is on Kindred and just a little bit of the lead is on me as well. So here Set is TPing to supposedly the Dragon, but he TPs like 20 seconds too early because Dragon's spawning in 20 seconds. I reset to get Magnetic Blaster and hit it back out. Swain is on the reset as well, so Set kind of, in my opinion, is a little bit of a waste of a TP. He could have just walked. here I'm just laying down some traps to make it a little bit hard for the enemy team to enter the area. Braum is taking a lot of free damage, so is Kayn. Hopping away from Kayn's knockup. Now I'm just kiting back. I'm untouched at the moment, just free firing onto whoever's the closest target. Multiple people are going down. I pick up a kill here. And yeah, we're just chasing on to the Jhin. Morgana picks up a triple and I pick up a double. And yeah, we wipe the enemy team. So in the meantime, we take the dragon. Kindred pushes out bot lane and Swain pushes out mid lane. Really good spreading of resources because we don't need 5 people to take the dragon when the enemy team is dead. And we just get a Vam Scepter, reset, head back out. The whole enemy team is now spawning again, and my team is actually picking a fight with them, which is a little bit dangerous because, you know, they just my team hasn't reset, but the enemy team has. I'm trying to reach the fight as quickly as I can with hit shot at the ready. I kill the Braum quickly, and now just free firing onto everybody. Again, Yasuo dies as well. Now I'm chasing onto the Jhin. This is a full health Jhin, by the way. I'm just blasting him all the way down to 1 HP, and Morgana flash Qs to KS. Beautiful. Love to see it. And here, obviously, the Darius with the flash hook, pretty predictable, so we're just going to quickly E backwards to prevent ourselves from getting caught. And then we get a few free hits onto Darius and pick up the tower as well. There is the red buff share here. We have been spotted by the enemy team, but not too scary. Gonna hit over here to clear the wave. Fight is breaking out, so we're gonna make our way back down. A little bit of a bush camp there, but I don't think anyone's gonna walk there, so I'm just gonna back off. Now I stole the skull from Kindred because I needed that 100 gold to get Bloodthirster, which I was pinging. So here I get the Bloodthirster. And here we can start to go for the Molar Reminder soon because there is Braum, Darius, and Kayn who are all pretty tanky, so that will be, you know, pretty good of a buy in this game. Alright, so now nothing too much to do, we're just farming the wave, trying to get some mid lane priority. Baron is a possibility with the lead that my team has. We're not actually 10k ahead. I'm also like free firing onto the enemy champions. Set goes in with a huge engage. I'm just running down whoever I can. And now we're just pretty much running them down. Kayn tries to go on top of me, but I'm just kiting him out. He can't really exactly get on top of me, so we kill pretty much all of them. Only Darius and Yasuo are left alive, so we can just force the inhib, most likely. And yeah, we're just kind of free firing onto them and the inhib. They're both pretty low. I'm just gonna ult the Yasuo. We do get the kill with the ulti. And we can't really end because there's a Nexus shield, so we are gonna have to just back off. So here, we're actually gonna get, instead of the anti-heal component, we're gonna get the Last Whisper component first. Because I think in this particular match, that's kind of more useful considering how much defenses their team has. So here, 2 people are starting Baron. I was actually coming to help them, but they actually peel off the Baron. And Kindred is actually back pinging us, which I'm not sure why. Because we could actually very easily just do the do the Baron and just end the game off of the Baron. So I think that was a little bit troll. Now we're actually doing the Baron. So here, I'm headed over to help my team. Now it's a little bit risky because the whole enemy team is actually back and ready to contest. So instead we're going to turn onto the enemy team and start focusing them instead. Kindred picks up a double. And yeah, so here I'm clearing wards because I was thinking we can do Baron after this. But I realized that with everyone dead, we can actually just end the game instead. So here I'm just going to go mid and just end the game, pretty much. So there we have it for the last video of this patch. Of course, look forward to seeing the patch rundown in 2 days time, and also a lot of new videos from the latest patch. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and goodbye.